Zdravím vás lidi, moje jméno je Jason T a já vás vítám u nového videa opět ze hry Zaklínač 3 Divoký hon. V minulém díle jsme našli zaklínače Reinharda, který byl skoro 300 let udržený v kopce morovým králem, kterýho jsme zabili, a od Reinharda jsme dostali tuhle tu zapomenutou vlčí zbroj společně s těma krásnýma mečema, který máme na zádech. Já jsem ji chtěl vyrobit, chtěl jsem vám ji takhle ukázat, a to z toho důvodu, že jde vylepšovat. Stejně jako tady ta moje Griffy, je to taky středně těžká zbroj, stejně jako tady ta moje Griffy, a myslím si, že až se podíváme na Skellige a najdeme vylepšení tady na tu zbroj, i to další jako mistrovskou úroveň a tak, že by mi možná mohla nahradit právě tahle tu Griffy zbroj. Já si tady tu zbroj dojdu zatím uložit do bedny, kterou mám tady u Marigolda, a pak se hned vrhneme na pokračování hlavní dějové lince. Minule jsme dělali nějaký vedlejší aktivity. Tak, teď nás čekají vedlejšáky. Já si tam tu vlčí zbroj zapomenutou dojdu uložit a za kamerou se možná podívám na to její vylepšení. Přemýšlím, jestli s ní mám tu Griffy zbroj nahradit nebo ne. A víte co? Tak to uděláme jinak. Tak tadyhle z té zbroji dáme teda šanci i těm mečům. Uložím si tady tu Griffy, abych ji omylem neprodal, protože já jsem schopný všeho. A v dnešním díle jí dáme šanci. Uvidíme, jak se to osvědčí. Počkej, tady otevřu tu truhlu. Jo. A uvidíme, jak to teda půjde dál. Jak nám tadyhle ta zbroj sedne a všechno. Myslím si, že vypadá jak ze seriálu, že Geralt má tu přesně v seriálu i s tím medailonem. Ale jak říkám, uvidíme, jak nám sedne. V případě se, když tak vrátíme k té naší Griffy, najdeme na ní ty vylepšení a uvidíme, jak na tom pak bude se statama. Protože nemá bonus k těm znamením, jako ta Griffy, takže a je dělaná na cestách prostě. On vlastně říkal Reinhard, že ji vyráběl po cestě. Jo, takže
Footprints.
Takže není asi úplně jako extra dobrá, ale právě uvidíme, až na ní najdem to vylepšení. Mimochodem byla dost drahá, jo? Měli jsme 23 000 a máme 15. Jo, suroviny na výrobu této zbroje se dost prodražily, teda to jako se musí nechat, tak snad to aspoň bude stát za to. Pokud jo, tak je to nejspíš zbroj, se kterou dohraju základní hru, ale uvidíme, jak to bude vypadat, až ji vylepším.
Silver cylinder. Bottom looks like what I found in the sewer.
Jo, vlastně jdem
Silver cylinder.
po stopách té
Bottom looks
bomby.
like what I found in the sewer.
Možná bych mohl ještě zajít ke kadeřníkovi s Geraltem. Ale uvidíme. Mně se to takhle líbí, jak ten Geralt vlastně je.
A letter and a bottle.
Výnos... OK.
The wine from your birth year. It's absolutely excellent. Startling bouquet. You absolutely must try it. But afterwards, please place the bottle back where you found it. Your birth year. Could be dandelions or Ceres.
OK. No, uvidíme.
$12.45 to $12.54. Satisfying click. In the next room over, I think.
Je to jakoby super, že vlastně zbroj, která je v seriálu, tak oni ji dali sem. A že vlastně to takhle zakomponují do příběhu, že vy ve vedlejším úkolu prostě najdete 300 let starého zaklínače, který už vlastně 300 let mrtvej. Nebo mrtvej. Je v něm morovej král a proto ho, který ho drží při životě a vy ho vlastně zabijete, řeknete mu, že už tam je 300 let. On se vlastně dozví, že jeho zaklínačský kamarád Osmund toho tím pádem vůbec nehledal, vůbec pro nikoho neposlali a on vám dá tady tu zbroj, říká, tuhle zbroj jsem vyrobil na cestách, tak jak bylo dřív zvykem v mojí škole. Byl ze školy vlka a dřív si zřejmě teda zaklínači vyráběli zbroje sami na cestách. A ještě nám vlastně řekl, že Osmund měl nějaký nápady, jak... Měl nějaký nápady, jak vylepšit tu zbroj. Jak vylepšit tu zbroj, akorát, že to se s ním měli potkat na Kaer Morhen. Takže my až budeme na Kaer Morhen, tak zjistíme, jak vylepšit. Zjistíme, jak vylepšit tuto zbroj.
You must flee. Footsteps. Not good. Sugar. And lumps of a substance dipped in wyvern oil. Potassium instructions on how to build a bomb. Signed by one Kalkstein.
O ne, Kalkstein. Alchymista z jedničky. A podle jeho návodu tady vyráběli bombu. OK, poklad má Menge. Ten dopis psal Dudu. Dijkstra a Triss.
Didn't expect to see you here. Certainly not with Triss.
I decided we could use someone who knows a bit of magic. The runes on the bomb, I'm absolutely dying to know what they mean.
You dying to know too, Triss?
No, just here for the coin.
Ah, Marigold playing the cynical materialist. I love it. In truth, her ideals brought Triss here. She needs gold to save her colleagues. When I recover my treasure, I'll be in a position to help her. Simple as that. Speaking of which, and pardon my Beauclervoise, Have you found out who fucking nicked my gold?
Bothered Triss for nothing. No point examining the bomb.
Because?
Because I already know who nabbed your treasure. Commander of the Temple Guard, Caleb Menge.
Well, well, Marigold. Your coin stands to come with a side of revenge. Geralt, would you be kind enough to tell me what you've learned? I'm terribly curious.
What I've learned doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Yet you agreed to help me.
I am. Doesn't mean I have to confess everything.
I'll let your insolence fly this time, but only because His Honor the Margrave might indeed have something to do with the theft. Menge has been spending heaps of coin lately, though to my knowledge he shouldn't have a copper to his name.
So, what now?
From what I've heard, Menge spends his nights at the docks, witch hunters' quarters. Maybe pay him a visit, ask where he's holding my gold for me.
So we do your dirty work while you sit around twiddling your thumbs.
Darling, when I'm able to make use of someone, I always do. It's convenient.
And safe. Come on, admit you're scared of Menge.
Of course I'm scared. Bloody dangerous horse, son. Triss would concur, I think.
Not in those words. But I do agree with the statement overall.
Doubt Menge will admit anything willingly.
As do I. Lucky I hired a witcher and a sorceress who've been through so much together to get this done.
What's our past got to do with it?
A great deal. Lovers will jump into the abyss for one another. Suits my needs perfectly. Namely, it greatly increases your chances of getting out of the hunter's barracks alive. With my treasure.
Information's out of date. We are not.
Yes, I know. You partied a week after the summit at Loch Muin, in the woods near where the Lixella flows into the Pontar. But you know what they say. Old love never dies.
First love. Now how the hell...
That's my secret, lovebirds. Really must be going. Good luck.
Didn't have to disagree so strongly.
Já budu chtít vztah s Yennefer v tomhletom let's play a to už jsem vám říkal, takže tady trošku pošleme out a budeme se zaměřovat na Yennefer, až ji uvidíme.
Triss, gotta tell you something. Dijkstra's gold, it's the last thing I care about.
Thought as much. This is about Ciri, isn't it?
Menge's got Dandelion locked up somewhere, and Dandelion saw Ciri.
That changes everything. Listen, meet me at midnight by the Chapel of the Eternal Fire, east of the harbor. We'll figure out a way to get into the Hunter's Barracks together.
All right, see you then, and thanks.
OK. Tak jo, já teď ale udělám jednu... Pič, já jsem chtěl mapu, vole. Kurva. Já teď ale udělám jednu věc. Potřebuji prachy zase totiž. Já půjdu k nejbližšímu rozcestníku, provedu tu změnu a až to bude, tak se ozvu. Tak jo, dámy a pánové, tady vidíte tu změnu, byl jsem Geralta trošku ostříhat, holit ho nebudu, protože se mi líbí, jak vlastně ty fousy má, byl jsem trošku otestovat naše meče, i když jsem je vlastně neotestoval, protože tam byly příšery na levelu 9, ale vzal jsem vlastně tady ten poklad, tady ty hnízda a tady tu vesnici a začnu si to čistit tady takhle okolo Oxenfurtu trošku. Kde vlastně to úplně vyčištěný nemám, jo, tady jsou ještě nějaký neřádstva tady. Nestihnu to asi, než odjedem úplně na Skellige vyčistit, ale tak můžu se sem kdykoliv vrátit a ještě bych chtěl 1-2 epizodu věnovat tomu, jak vlastně běháme po otazníčcích a čistíme to tady, protože tam občas fakt narazíte na zajímavé věci. Tak, ale my teď se budeme zajímat o Triss, Mengeho a o ten poklad. My se máme sejít tady u Hattoriho, jo? Co to mohla říct Triss, vole?
Glad you're here. Listen, took a look at the building and it does not look good.
Mean it could use a bit of paint and spackle?
I mean, it's a damned fortress. High walls, guards at the gate, armed men everywhere. We could never sneak in, and fighting our way in won't work. Menge would have had plenty of time to escape.
What do you suggest?
Take these shackles. Put them on me.
Mind explaining what this is all about?
Think. Bring the hunters the vile Triss Marigold. They won't just open the gate for you. They're likely to let you present her to Menge personally.
No way. Too risky.
Dandelion's life's on the line. Series 2. No such thing as too risky.
Fine. Let's say they take the bait. What then? We go in, I put a sword to Menge's throat and ask him where Dandelion is?
Might not work. Menge's scum, but you have to admit, death doesn't scare him.
Always found that annoying in fanatics. So we gotta trick him into talking. Any ideas?
Maybe tell him you have information about the lodge. Or about Philippa. Even better, he hates her most of all. You'll think of something.
Still got a bad feeling about this. But tough. Let's go.
Geralt, remember, I can take care of myself.
What are you talking about?
The hunters. They won't treat me like a lady, but I'll survive. Might hurt a bit, but... Ciri, she's what matters. Do what you need to do, no matter what happens.
Can't promise that.
I'm still asking you to, all right?
All right.
What do you want?
Here for my reward.
What the hell for?
For a witch. Recognize who I got? It's Triss Marigold.
Marigold? Come in then. Well, well. Triss Marigold. Giving up drowners for sorceresses?
Pays better.
It's 'cause they do more harm. What's a drowner do? Pull the odd fisherman from his boat, but the witches, they murder kings, scheme, start wars.
Don't forget turning your cow's milk sour straight out of the udder.
You're done jesting, Marigold. For good. Put her in a cell.
Not so fast. I hand her over to Menge himself, or not at all.
You reckon we don't know what to do with this witch?
Let go, you bastard!
Vulgar tongue's got no place being in such a pretty mouth. I guess we'll have to rip it out.
Try to loosen it if I were you. Might learn something interesting.
For instance?
For instance, where Philippa Eilhart's hiding.
I'll get you for this, you...
Shut your gob, ginger whore, and you spit it out. Where's Eilhart?
Thought I made myself clear. I'll only talk to Menge.
Menge don't talk to the likes of you.
Well, then you be sure to tell him I came by, with my friend Marigold.
Fine, grab her and come with me. But be sure to stay right close.
To bylo jednodušší, než jsem čekal. Čuráci tupí. Jo. A kolik vás tady je? Tož je váš tady dost, ale... Dá se vás vymlátit, barchanti.
Marigold will be next door.
You can't have her until I get...
You don't set the terms here. Dirk, you know what to do.
You won't get a word out of me. Not you, not him.
Oh, play it tough, eh? Just you wait. We'll take a fingernail or three. That ought to get you singing.
Do what you want.
Come on, witch. Show you the wonders a pair of pliers can work. You'd be surprised.
I believe I told you not to let anyone in.
Unless they had information concerning Philippa Eilhart. This witcher says he's got just that.
Anyone can claim that.
You'll start with your pinky nail. Nah, let's go for your ring finger. This little piggy went to market.
But it's not that easy to bring us Triss Merigold.
Is that who I hear? Very well. I'll go see her shortly. But first, let us talk. Sit. Sit. Have a drink, Witcher.
Sidarian.
A 1261 vintage, year of the massacre of Sintra.
Stop squirming. This little piggy went home.
Kurt, please see why Miss Merigold squeals so convincingly. Perhaps she needs something. Hot irons, for instance.
Speaking of metal, this goblet's silver. Making sure I'm not a Doppler.
Ah, it's immediately apparent. A professional. I find that refreshing. But to answer your question, one can never be too careful. You'd be surprised how many come here turn to rancid jelly as soon as they grip the goblet.
Still haven't paid me for the witch, yet your hunters are already torturing her.
What of it?
You're damaging goods you haven't paid for yet.
This little piggy had roast beef.
You bastard! No!
This little piggy had none.
Don't worry, you shan't leave empty-handed. I shall pay you twice the usual reward for Merigold.
Awfully generous. Why?
Well, you've turned in your lover. The emotional trauma it must entail. You deserve compensation.
Yeah, I've plowed Triss. But what does it matter if you're paying gold for her head?
Oh yeah, nearly forgot the mutations strip witches of feelings.
No! No!
Be brave, dear. Just one more fingernail and we'll move on to the other hand. This little piggy went wee wee wee. Ow! Bitch bit me.
Ah, the bitch bites. Let's put a collar on her. Dimeritium ought to calm her down.
You surprise me, Geralt. Perhaps we can deal after all. So, you know something about Philippa, but I wager you won't share this information for free. What do you want in return?
It's simple. Free Dandelion.
A degenerate bard for information about Philippa. Tempting offer, I admit, but I must say no. You see, I've a magnificent execution plan for Dandelion in Oxenford. A breaking wheel, flaying alive, and so forth. It should work wonders for the mores of the academic youth and townsfolk.
When's this morally instructive spectacle due to take place?
When I issue the order, in person, Dandelion will remain in the dungeons beneath Temple Isle until then. So sorry I cannot be of help. Perhaps we can agree different terms. But first, let's see how Miss Marigold fares. It's grown suspiciously quiet in there. Come.
He say where Dandelion is?
Yes, but... Triss. How do I say this? That was just a bit premature.
What do you mean?
Menge said Dandelion's locked up on Temple Isle. Dungeon right under the temple. He was planning to execute him in Oxenfurt. Also said they'd only let Dandelion out of his cell once Menge gave the order, in person.
Shit. I'm sorry, Geralt. I should have thought it through, but when I saw him, I...
What's done is done.
He'd never have agreed to help us. Even if
I know. Let's not dwell on this. We should think about what to do next.
Dandelion's safe, for now. Though out of reach. We don't stand a chance of breaking him out. Temple Isle's impregnable. And Menge's not likely to order his transfer. Or anyone's for that matter.
Let's search his corpse.
Right. Could find something that'll help us. Just his office key in his pockets. Here. Nothing under his belt. Wait. Something sewn in the lining.
What is it?
The key to a vault. Here. Give it to Dijkstra with my regards.
Saw Menge burn a sheet of paper right before we came in here.
Could have been something on it that would have helped us. Too late now.
So there's no way you could recover the note?
Sadly, no. I'm a sorceress, not a miracle worker.
Could you revive him?
Maybe. If I actually practiced black magic. Haven't sunken that low just yet. Nothing but dead ends. We'll need to make do.
Menge's the only one who could have ordered Dandelion's release.
Yes. Or someone who looks exactly like him.
A Doppler?
Mm-hmm. Your old friend Dudu Biberveld impersonated the halfling merchant. Dandelion claimed he seemed more real than the original. So much so, Vivaldi gave him a loan of several thousand crowns without batting an eye.
Yeah, except Dudu's in hiding right now. Priscilla might know something, though.
Fingers crossed. Listen, there is one other thing I wanted to talk about, but not here, not now. Come by when you have a moment. I'd appreciate it. All right, we need to get out of here.
OK. Tak jo, Menge to má za sebou. Jakoby žádná škoda. Víme, kde je Marigold. Horší bude ho dostat ven.
I either go out another way or ready my sword.
Půjdem tudy.
Over here!
Jako Geralt je super, že mlátíš pěstma, ale co kdybys vytáhl ten meč? Jo, kdo tady z vás ještě? Posloucháme vás všechny trošku. Tak. A jo, to by bylo, no. Easy. No jo, tak jdem ven. Tou cestou nahoře, já jsem je tady chtěl jen trošku pokosit. Ale co už. Zartris.
This is where we split up. But first, let's burn this shack down.
Agreed. We've left too much evidence.
Yeah, but I also need to blow off some steam.
OK. Tak jo, Tris to tady trošku zapálí a... Já jsem venku. Nice. Tak jo, my jdeme rovnou za Dijkstrou teda. Musí zjistit info.
You there, Mr. Roven wants a word.
Impatient old bastard.
What?
Nothing. Be there soon.
A, tak Dijkstra už po mě poslal rovnou.
Who do I spy? Why, it's Geralt of Rivia.
Will you stop following me already?
I will, as soon as you tell me where my treasure is.
Me and Menge didn't see eye to eye.
How badly?
Badly.
I suppose that explains the smoke. My treasure's not in there, is it? Burning with the witch hunters.
Didn't see it anywhere, and 20 tons of gold is hard to miss.
You mean to say you've come to me empty-handed?
First off, you came to me. Second, I do have something in my hand. The key to a vault found on Menge.
A vault that I need to find on my own? You've not made things much easier for me. Give me that.
Spare me. I want my reward.
Geralt, do all you witches have such nerve?
What do you mean?
You lied to me.
What?
You knew from the start who robbed me, but you didn't deign to share that information with me.
No, I didn't. But I did deign to help you find your treasure, so stop moaning.
I jest you not, Geralt. You abused my trust.
I can live with that.
This time, yes, you'll live. And now, time to settle things.
That a threat?
Quite the contrary. You helped me, Witcher. So in spite of everything, you've earned your reward.
Don't bother. I know what happened to Dandelion.
Then take my coin. I always pay my debts, even to liars. And a final humble plea. Don't try to fool me again. Ever.
Okay. OK, máme úkol divadlo žije a máme otázka života a smrti. OK. Tak jo, dámy a pánové, doufám, že se vám tohle studio líbilo. Pokud jenom se dáte like, koment, po případě odběr. Nahoře vpravo vám vždycky na začátku videa vyskočí odkaz na playlist, ve kterém doporučuji tu sérii sledovat a my se uvidíme do dalšího videa. Takže zatím čau.